All rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well done, fellas.
All right, see you guys on the flip side. All rise again for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Hello, class of 2022, parents, faculty, family, and weird uncle that randomly showed up, and many others. A few of you probably know me. My name is Jonah Johnson. Welcome to the graduation of the class of 2022. I would like to thank you for being with us today to celebrate this great accomplishment in our young lives. I would also like to thank our custodians for helping set up today, our coaches, our safety officers, the cafeteria staff, and of course, our incredibly hardworking and stressed out, but most of all, determined teachers. One thing I forgot to say, I'm dedicating this speech to my fourth block speech class, Mr. Moore's class. So. I got you, Mr. Moore. I would also like to thank my friends that have helped me personally through these past years. Writing this speech gave me a chance to look back on the last 4 years of high school. I'm not gonna lie, it feels almost surreal to be standing up here, not just because this could be the last time I see many of you, and not just because I see many of my longtime friends wearing purple caps with smiles on their faces. It's because there were many times where we thought, or at least I thought, we weren't going to be here today. The past 4 years have been pretty crazy. We experienced the death of George Floyd, the Black Lives Matter movement, the 2020 election, and the world on fire. We survived murder hornets and the multiple waves of the dreaded COVID-19. However, hold on a minute. Through these many terrible and tragic events, we still stand here, defiant, steadfast, and ready to take on any challenges that the world can throw at us. Let me tell you, my friends, if we can make it through Zoom, a life of confinement in our houses for a year, then we can face anything. I hope you have all had the life-changing and growing experience that I have had throughout my high school years. I consider myself extremely lucky to have the privilege and opportunity to go with you all. We have all changed a lot, and I see that in each and every one of you sitting here today. A very good example of how we changed is that me and my good pal Virgil used to pick our noses in public. I know it's a sin. Now, we pick our noses in private. To any future graduates of BUHS, I advise you to meet the next few years of your life head on, no matter happens. One thing that I've learned is that if you keep pushing yourself and you give yourself that drive and power, you can do anything you put your mind to. I wish good luck to all of you in the next few years of your lives, whether that's going off to college, the workforce, trade school, military, or a gap year. Thank you to all the people that have helped me and helped us through these crazy years, and thank you for being here today to watch us take our first steps into our adult lives. So, without further ado, let me welcome you to the BUHS graduation of 2022. Thank you.
All right, hi everybody. If my cap falls off halfway through this, we're just gonna go with it. All right, my name is Padma, and I want to thank you for joining us this evening in celebration of the class of 2022. First, I want to thank our tireless admin, dedicated teachers, and our caring loved ones. You all got us here today. You each contributed to the journey through high school, teaching us algebra, showing us how to parallel park, and being there for us when none of us understood what was happening. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to thank you for getting us here. None of us would be graduating today without your tireless support. Now I want to focus on us, the graduating class of 2022. Yes, we have had a unique high school experience, but the pandemic does not define us. And for that reason, I'm going to refer to it sparingly. Reflecting on the last 4 years conjures images. Freshmen in blazing August heat, dancing alongside cars, singing, "Kiki, do you love me?" Students emerging from foods class, getting tackled by ravenous friends. And the warm days when we drew chalk-lined Foursquare boxes in the parking lot and played with deflated basketballs like we were 10. Despite the challenges of this year, we have all made efforts to make the best out of the situation in our own ways. We were given one last year to be together, and I would like to think that we have used every second of it to the fullest. We worked for change within the BUHS community, even as we were getting ready to leave, with our sights set on new horizons. We engaged, not to raise this structure to the ground, but as an expression of our gratitude for posterity, and ultimately, because that's what the next generation does. We illuminate gaps in representation. We find new ways to problem solve and also have fun. Hey, we can ride the escalator of life any number of ways. Stay with me, folks. As a kid, I was obsessed with escalators. My theory is that there are two types of people in the world. The people in airports who stand still on escalators while looking down at their phones, and those who walk up them, getting to the top in double the time. While it is sometimes necessary to take a break, to be carried by a mechanical staircase to the top, there are times when the more conscientious thing to do is hustle. An airport is crowded with people trying to find their gates. When you stand still on that escalator, you might unwittingly hold up the flow. When you chug up double time, suitcase in hand, you open up traffic for the late-to-gate runner. And there's a third variation. The one who chugs upstairs 2 treads at a time while carrying the luggage of others, the helpers. The latter two versions of escalator riders demonstrate an awareness for those around us. They challenge us to push further than is required, further than is expected. Our senior year has entailed that kind of push, and that is why the pandemic does not begin to define us. We aren't a cohort of spaced out, self-obsessed, and social media engulfed. On the contrary to the popular image put forth in the media, we have had to hustle, and along the way, we have come to understand that we want to help others get to their departure gates too. Returning to campus this year provided us with another chance. We gained a unique perspective from our time away, and we returned with new insights about what constitutes community. Often, a routine needs to be interrupted. allowing us to step back, appraise for flaws, and rebuild a stronger foundation. And there's zero harm in having some fun in the process. 3 out of 4 of my teachers from this past semester will not be returning to BUHS next year. While this saddens me, their departure feels like a final lesson we may receive. These teachers are moving on because it is what they need to do. They have a call to heed. After a crazy period in human history that tasked them with unprecedented levels of dexterity, teaching in all kinds of conditions, their time has come to write that book or invest in their own career development. We wish them well. We are all changing together in this place of perpetual arrival and departure known as school. Teachers are people too, after all. Sometimes we forget that. They're also rushing to a gate, reaching out to help with a carry-on, taking the stairs so a weary escalator rider won't feel rushed. Finally, we are all passengers together, coming and going, and in this moment, right here, is one of those moments of relative status where we can look around and just say, hi, wow, here we all are. This is one of the scarce moments in life, in our lives on the move, when we can scan the breadth of this community and sincerely wish another well. We can say safe travels to those who are leaving and to thank the incredible helpers who have facilitated our transit. I feel ever grateful for the past year's experiences, the good and the bad, and I hope you do too. I want to challenge us to bring this earned sense of awareness into our future endeavors. We have learned compassion for ourselves and empathy for others. We were thrown into something difficult, beautiful, and strange. We emerge now with the ability to make the best out of what we are given. No matter what the next step is, we know that, cliche as it may sound, doing it together in solidarity with our fellow passengers is truly what makes the journey worth it. I will never forget any of you. With that, thank you to the class of 2022. I will see you on the next escalator ride.
Check. We dedicate this song to all of you, our beautiful graduates.
peace in coming and in going, peace in labor and in rest. Hold on, dear brother. Hold on, dear sister. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. We are met together. We are blessed. Peace in coming and in going. Peace in labor and in rest. You're not alone. You're not alone. And you never more will be. I will be with you. And I will carry you with me. Friendship endures. Endures. And surely we will prove it's not ourselves, but our bodies that move. We are met together. We are blessed. Peace in coming and in going. Peace in labor and in rest. We are met together. We are blessed. Peace in coming and in going. Peace in labor and in rest. Hold on, dear brother. Hold on, dear sister. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sylvie Normando, and I want each and every one of you to know that had my heart been beating this fast when I went to get cleared to return to sports after having COVID, I never would have seen the track again in my life. Yet, here I am, standing here, doing what I think is a semi-decent job at masking my anxiety, and delivering the last speech I'll ever make here at BUHS. When I stood in the auditorium this past September to welcome you all back to school, my words were suggestions for involvement in the year of school ahead, and encouragement in the face of returning to in-person school after COVID-sanctioned remote learning. And today, I'd like to reflect on some of the moments from the past year that I feel embody the involvement I envisioned, when speaking to you all. Moments where it seemed we weren't just individual students, but a true group. One such moment occurred during a home football game, as I stood on the track right there with my camera. In hearing my name being called from behind me, I turned around to see a ripple in the ocean of beach-themed clothing in the stands. The ripple consisted of a few of you who had moved to lean over the railing towards me, calling for me to get the beach ball that the crowd had mistakenly sent over the edge of the bleachers. The outrageously colorful outfits, the creative cheering and taunting, the enthusiasm put into batting the beach ball around the stands all game, it defined involvement, and, along with the other themed sports games attended all year, surpassed the hopes I'd had for the level to which we'd bounce back as a school community. And it was not the only thing that did so. Attendance was booming at the intramural championship game, the thrilling and competitive home unified basketball games, and the brilliant theatrical productions put on throughout the year. This is awesome. At the hilarious and memorable inaugural lip sync battle last week, so many of you showed up and showed out like I've never seen before, with creative and over-the-top performances, witty jokes, frequent applause, and phone flashlights on hand to match the concert vibes. And participation in the 3 Spirit Weeks we had was marked by a wide array of cowboys, soccer moms, decade-specific outfits, and Adam Sandlers roaming the hallways. These moments were some that really helped make this year one defined by involvement. You all did that. I wish I could take some credit for suggesting a few opportunities way back in September, but the truth is that the enthusiasm and joy that you were all able to grab hold of in those moments is what did it. Going forward after tonight, I hope that you will all continue to seek out those joyous and involved moments in life. And if I might attempt to give you one last piece of advice, it would be to allow yourselves to recognize even the most seemingly insignificant things in life that could carry the capacity to bring you that joy or contentment. For me, one of those things is the anticipation and eventual bliss of changing into a warm pair of clothes, especially when I'm cold and damp after a Nordic race. For you all, it might be the weight of a perfectly filled basketball in your hands, the relief of being able to close several tabs on your computer after finishing a task, an unexpected encounter with a friendly dog while walking down the sidewalk, or any other brief moment that teases a genuine smile to your face. In my opinion, the most important of these joyous experiences are those that completely alter our moods. The fact that a moment in time holds the power to do so presents us with personal opportunities. When we recognize the effect that such a moment is having on us, we can make the conscious choice to try and uphold that effect. Take the performance on Diversity Day that we watched from the bleachers, for instance. Beginning with a couple of students moved by the music, there was eventually a crowd of grinning, dancing people right here on Natowich who allowed themselves to follow suit. People who actively recognized an opportunity to further their joy and took it. And in the process continued to define this year as one of involvement. Of course, my advice to you can no longer be realized in the form of high school activities, such as furthering your camaraderie at sports games or coordinating outfits with others during Spirit Weeks, since we are standing here tonight as BUHS students for the last time. However, starting now, life will present you with new opportunities for involvement and joy, ones that align with the futures each of you have laid out in front of you. These are going to be important to recognize and utilize as we are all moving on from a familiar reality to new things that might not be so certain. So, as we get ready to walk away from this familiar reality once and for all, I'd like to reiterate what I want from you. Please do your best to legitimately realize when something that may seem trivial or insignificant is making you smile or offering respite from a bad mood. Those moments, though they may seem small, are among the most valuable when facing a hard day, a challenge, or a big change in life, such as moving on to a new job or a new school. And because these are all things that each and every one of us will go through to varying degrees throughout the course of our lives, I feel I can advise you all to grab hold of any small thing that brings you joy and milk it for all it's worth. Obviously, everyone is entitled to the occasional bad day or sour mood, yet I encourage you all to keep this in mind, especially on those not so great days. It is that one doesn't need to be having a perfect day to be able to take half a second to appreciate some minute detail, and that if that time is taken, said minute detail might just carry the ability to rejuvenate your mood or day. It could even offer you a chance to get involved in the new communities you'll become a part of very soon, like the way giving in to the urge to dance on the field on Diversity Day brought so many of us closer for a few moments and created happy memories. So, why not give the little things a chance? Allow yourselves the opportunity to be happy and enjoy life, even if it's only for a minute on a hard day, and the payout might end up being far greater than you ever could have imagined. That is what I ask of you. Thank you all for 4-ish years of community and joyous moments like lip sync performances and spray-painted ovens. And please remember that there are opportunities like these all around you at any time. You need only accept them. Congratulations, much respect to each and every one of you, and only the best and happiest wishes for your futures.
Give me a second. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Day, Assistant Principal. I want to thank Jonah, Padma, and Sylvie for their thoughts they just shared with us. Jonah gave us a great tip that was very helpful about nose picking. Appreciate it. Welcome parents, siblings, extended family members, staff members, and members of the BUHS class of 2020-22 to this special graduation ceremony. I would also like to express my appreciation to Ricky and the facility staff. They did a great job. They take a lot of pride in their work. They actually set up both outside and indoor venue in the gymnasium, and fortunately it's a great night, so we don't have to be inside, we can be outside. I'd also like to thank Sean McLaughlin, who is manager of our sound system and is very important for tonight's graduating class. Thank you, Sean. So now we'll recognize some individual students from the class of 2022. The first will be the foreign exchange students. The people of Brattleboro area and the Brattleboro Union High School academic community have a long and proud tradition of supporting cultural diversity and cultural exchange programs. At this time, we'd like to recognize this year's foreign exchange students. Exchange students in grades 9 through 11 were recognized earlier in June. Mr. Spino will present a certificate to the following students who should come forward as I read their names. First is Ileona Chevrier, and she hails from France. Next recipient is Matilda Solis, and she comes from Poland. While this graduation exercise is a culmination of 4 years of secondary education for all these young adults sitting in front of us, tradition and new awards require that we also recognize a number of individual members of the class of 2022. I would like to now officially recognize the new awards for 2022. Jean?
Good evening. Congratulations to you all. We're presenting the Tyler, Zachary, Gilbert Memorial Scholarship this evening. I just want to tell you a little bit about Tyler. He was a typically young boy, loved sports, especially baseball, loved to ride his scooter, his three-wheeler. He loved his dogs, and I can tell you personally, at Thanksgiving, his favorite foods were rolls and butter and strawberries. Excuse me. Tyler Zachary Gilbert died tragically on August 4th, 2021. He was only 12 years old, and he would have started at the Brattleboro area Middle School this past fall. His mother, Christy, who is here with me tonight, established his scholarship to help keep Tyler's memory alive for family and friends. Tyler never got to see his dreams come true, and we hope that this money will help this year's recipient and future recipients realize theirs. This year's recipient shares many attributes with Tyler: curiosity, compassion, and a strong work ethic. She has overcome a devastating loss and yet succeeded in school, work, and community service. Her community service work on firearm violence, her desire to create a safer environment for students, and her tireless work to help draft gun reform legislation personally resonated with Tyler's family. On behalf of his mother, Christy, his brothers, Brandon and Dylan, his stepdad, Bernie, and his grandmother, Patricia, it is our pleasure and honor to award the first annual Tyler Gilbert Memorial Scholarship of $1,000 to Lily Burren.
The next award is a Class of 1972 Scholarship.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rick Grant, and boy, it doesn't seem like it's been 50 years since I run on this track. Congratulations, class of 2022. Can you believe it that we, the class of 1972, will be celebrating our 50th class reunion this weekend? Where has the time flown? As we look back over the past 50 years and watching the changes in each of us, reminding us that it has been 50 years, we remember that Thursday, June 15th, 1972. I do remember that evening when we were supposed to be out here on this field. However, the threat of thunderstorms caused the graduation to be moved inside to the gymnasium on a very hot day. There we were, all 233 of us sweltering in a stuffy gym, receiving our diplomas. So graduates of 2022, please join the class of 1972 in celebrating this moment and throughout the rest of this evening. Embrace it as in 2072, one of you will be standing where I am, presenting this 50th reunion scholarship to a member of the class of 2072. The class of 1972 takes great pride in continuing this tradition of awarding a graduating senior with the 50th reunion scholarship. We present this scholarship in memory of those of the class of 1972 who are no longer with us, but who are with us in spirit to celebrate this pivotal reunion in our lives. This year's recipient has shown initiative in entrepreneurship by establishing business even before graduating. He used skills learned here at BUHS to step into the business world and has enjoyed seeing customer satisfaction. He has demonstrated an honest and wholesome spirit in his endeavor, which has fostered a positive attitude among his customers. This individual also has been an integral part of the basketball and baseball programs throughout high school, as well as volunteering as a basketball coach and scorekeeper for a local recreation league. Please join us in recognizing this individual for his present initiatives and the impact he will be having on our community. May it continue long after he has graduated. As members of the class of 1972, we are pleased to award the 50th Reunion Scholarship in the amount of $7,200 to Alex Wayne Carpenter. Because of the generosity of our class, we exceeded our goal. So we are pleased to award a second scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Talon Marie Bauer.
Thank you both for those generous scholarships. The BHS and BUHS Alumni Association Awards are scholarships that are made possible by generous contributions from past graduates of Brattleboro High School and Union High School. The first is the Natty Wellman Scholarship, and the two recipients of this scholarship are Lily Burren and Kaylin Leonardo. The next is the Mildred Holgren Scholarship, and the recipient is Natasha Sengasud. Next is the John Oziak Scholarship, and this goes to Magnus von Krusenstern. And the last Alumni Association Award is the Benjamin Bingman Scholarship, which goes to Virgil Nedenrep. The next awards are the Austin Awards. Colonel William Austin was a veteran of the Seminole Mexican Wars who retired to Brattleboro in 1862. In addition to these scholarships, he gave money to establish the Austin School. The Austin Prizes are presented to the 4 best scholars of the graduating class. And the 4 recipients of the 2022 Austin Awards are Sylvie Normando, Juliana Miskovich, William Taggart, and Ty Smith. Be followed by Matt Betts, Assistant Principal.
The Arthur J. Monroe Cup is given to the class of 1901 to the young man who, having maintained good class scholastic rank, has participated successfully in at least 2 major sports. Congratulations, Will Taggart. The Harold Wagner Memorial Award is presented by the class of 1925 to a student from Brattleboro Union High School who, through perseverance, has developed confidence and efficiency in any field whatsoever and is deserving because of untiring effort and the work in overcoming hardship. Congratulations, Jaden Copperthite. Now I'd like to introduce our Dean of Students, Cassie Domcolor.
Congratulations. The Deirdre Stolte Memorial Cup is given by the class of 1929. It's awarded to the graduates who have taken a part in athletics and have won the respect and esteem of all of whom they have made contact through their faithfulness, loyalty, cooperation in the system of interests in the school. There's 2 recipients, a male and a female, Magnus von Kurtenstein and Sophia Mikianic. The next award is the Lieutenant Colonel George Brutus Award. These 2 awards are in honor of Lieutenant Colonel George M. Brutus, star quarterback, class of 1937, and Deco Brutus, valedictorian, class of 1942. The awards will be presented to a male and female who excel in both athletics and academics. The first award given to a female student for outstanding scholarship in athletic is Grace Spila. And the second award is given to a male student for outstanding scholarship in athletics, and that's Reed Sargent. The Lundberg Prizes. This award is given to the boy and girl in the graduating class having the highest standing for 4 years. This is in memory of his father-in-law, Gustav Theodor Lundberg, and his sister-in-law, Emma Sophia Lundberg. The top female is Sylvie Norndo, and the top male is Will Taggart. Next, we have School Board Chair Kelly Young to present an award.
Good evening. Congratulations, BUHS Class of 2022. The School Directors Award. The Class of 2022 School Directors Award is presented this year to a graduate who has been a dedicated scholar and a passionate political activist throughout all 4 years of her high school experience. She has been an active member of the ISA Academy, Student Council, National Honor Society, and Class of 2022 Class Council. She has impacted the larger Brattleboro community and state of Vermont through her commitment to the Brattleboro Democrats, internships on state political campaigns, advocacy work related to gun reform and work on with Gun Safe. She has shown dedication to all her commitments and has been willing to put in extraordinary efforts to achieve the goals she has set for herself. She is motivated by her desire to make a positive impact on others. All of us at BUHS are eager to see what the future holds for this remarkable person. On behalf of the WSESD School Board and BUHS community, I am proud to present the School Director's Award to Lily Charkey.
The Principal's Trophy and Award. The Principal's Award is presented to a girl for average or above average scholarship, faithful persistence, and improvement in athletics, loyalty and cooperation in sports for the interests of her school. This is the female counterpart of the Monroe Cup, and the award recipient is Sylvie Normando. Okay, now is the time. Thank you, Mr. Spino, Mr. Betts, Ms. Dom Kohler, and School Board Member Kelly Young. I certify that these students have met the requirements for graduation as stipulated by the Brattleboro Union High School Board of Directors and State of Vermont, and recommend that they be awarded diplomas as their names are read. Ms. Deb Heller and Ms. Sherry Lewis, our senior class providers, will read their names. Mr. Spino, Mr. Betts, and myself and others will present the diplomas.
Zoe Chaffin. Maxwell Robert Naylor with honors. Madeline A. Seymour with honors and a STEM graduate. Emilio Ogden with honors. Elias Gradinger with honors and with Career Center honors and a STEM Academy graduate. William Taggart with honors. Magnus van Krusenstern with honors and with Career Center honors and a STEM graduate. Jason Singpom with honors, with Career Center honors and a STEM graduate. Noah Unwin White with honors and with Career Center honors.
Yes, sir, Noah. Congratulations,
Reed James Sargent with honors, with Career Center honors and a STEM graduate. Tenzin Scott Mathis with honors. Colby Evan Work. Hunter Remington Boyd. Mason J. Lamorter. Justin Powers with Career Center honors. Brooke Castine. Caitlin Leonardo with honors. Isabella Leonardo with honors. Hannah Lepisto with Career Center honors. Jackson Heller with honors and an International Studies Academy graduate. Sarah Graff, an International Studies Academy graduate. Grace Spila, with honors and an International Studies Academy graduate.
Thank you.
Lily Charkey Buren, with honors and an International Studies Academy graduate. Padma Medelson, with honors and a STEM graduate.
You got it.
It's all you.
Hold on. You got it.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Sophia Hedrin Mikiyayas, with honors and with Career Center honors and a STEM graduate.
That's great. Perfect. This is an easy one.
Hannah Maury Lane, with honors and an International Studies Academy graduate. Clara Quinn Zucchini, with honors. Camilla Brandy Shapiro, with honors. Austin Morgan Young. Jaden Lawrence Wright, with honors. Cassidy Pearl Major. Ty Anthony Smith, with honors. Daniel Milton Hunter. Isaac James Fennell. Evan William Smith. Kyle Woods with honors. Avery Van Hendrick with honors. Jacob David Ingalls with honors. Alora Jacobs with honors. Aiden Andrew Jacobs with honors. Alessia Faye Tellini with honors. Leah R. Mador with honors. Benjamin Berkson Harvey with honors. Hope Suzanne Tebow with honors and a VPA graduate. Sophia Dorothy Reno with honors and a VPA graduate. Jenna Michelle Powers with honors. Aspen Willard with honors. DeAndrea Beal. Stephen Stone Haskins with honors and Career Center honors. Samuel D. Maddox with honors. Alex W. Carpenter. Aaron Douglas Petrie with honors. Brenna Beebe with honors. Chloe Givens with honors. Taylin Bauer with honors. Olivia Catherine Lafayette with honors. Jonathan Kavanaugh. Hannah Rose Kowalski. Ava Fair Clark with honors. Juliana Doty Miskovich with honors and a STEM graduate. Lucia Cecile Farnham with honors and with Career Center honors. Manuel Velasquez. Cameron Clark Allenbear with honors. Fiona Kidder with honors. Sylvian S. Normando with honors and a VPA graduate. Kiara Elizabeth McNary with honors. Tyler Craig McNary. Carly Gallivan with honors. Julius Jensen Today with honors and a VPA graduate. Keegan Beecher. Ada Hyacinth Melton Houghton with honors. Jasper Everingham with honors and a STEM Academy graduate. Sinead McNeese with honors. Paige Marie Neal with honors and a Career Center honors. Caitlin M. Lange with honors. Brett Parsons with honors. Natasha Sylvester. Vanaska Choki Sten with honors. Sitaran Salam. Isabel Wales Jarvis Stores with honors. Jamie Lavelle Jarvis Stores with honors. Neda Amiri, STEM Academy graduate. Sylviana Amber LeClaire. There you go, right there. Brittany Marie Wright. Logan Austin. Zinabu Donald McNeese with honors. Nicole Renee Potter with honors. Timberlyn Hodgson Pulsifer. Caitlin Winchester with Career Center honors. Calvin Gould with honors. Amelia Austin with honors. Audrey Bales with honors. Benjamin Luna with honors. Turner Clues. Alexander N. Bigham with honors. Giorgi Chaketiani. Malachi Tamalanis with honors. Isabel R. Studley with honors. Marissa Aether. Odongo Makoha. Drishawn Deloria. Aiden Brunel. Julian Zachary James Young. Skylar Torville with honors. Alex J. Sherlin with honors. Elsie Fleming. Lorelei Briggs with honors. Ellie Grace Mellowship. Evelyn Potter Marshall. Nakia Adams. Nakaya Adams. Tyler Giampaolo with honors. Brianna Colburn. Jaden Copperthite. Maceo Aquino. Dylan Grimm Geiling with honors and with Career Center honors and a STEM Academy graduate. Julie Nicole Anderson with Career Center honors. Katie Ripa with Career Center honors.
Belle M. Sargent with honors. Alexander Belliger with honors. Peter Morgan Van Eiderstein. Reese Miner with honors. Amanda Del Rosario Rodriguez Mora with honors. Winnie Tang with honors. Jasmine Hope Weigel with honors. Violet LaCroix with honors. Jonah Johnson with honors and an International Studies Academy graduate. Aiden M. Stockwell with honors. Virgil Joseph Nedenrip with honors. Aiden Joshua McMahon. Owen Y. Gallagher, Vermont Academy of Science and Technology. Lennox Ramirez with honors. Elijah Moore Frost. Martine Ariel Catalda with honors. Oscar Lynn Lenartz with honors and a STEM graduate. Noah Head with honors. Elijah Boucher with Career Center honors. Zoe Robb with honors. Anastasia Duich with Career Center honors. Lucas Alexander Forthofer with honors. Meg Mary Landon. Justin Raymond Weigel. Gabriel David French. Robert L. Chafee III with honors. Emma Ethier. Nex Prue. Marissa Powers with honors. Robert Brennell. Micah Rose Harlow Martell with honors. Avari Martin with honors and with Career Center honors. Laura Baird. Finn River Lamorter.
Congratulations, Ryder.
Ryder Evan Sullivan. Taylor Reese Tracy with honors. Dayton Earl. Deshaun Knapp. Derek Parsons with honors. Brooke Lynn Collette. Samantha McCauley. Kyle Samuro with honors. Graduating in absentia, Sarah Bell, Nicole Gates, Kamorna Hall, Fen Yasin Yagoda with honors, Shayla Kelsey, Livia Catherine Marie Lewis, Justice Matthias, Brady Reagan Morris with honors, Lily Ann Neumeister with honors, Evelyn Potter Marshall, Ayana Powell with honors, Miguel Noah Ramirez, Vanessa Santana, Amelia Scott Conley, Nevin Stetson, Shannon Stiles, and Linus Talbot with honors.
Okay, everybody, I present you the Brattleboro Union High School class of 2022.
We have a new tradition tonight. One more moment of reflection. We have a new school alma mater with words written by my former colleague, Terry Apple. And it will be inaugurated tonight by our BUHS chorus, and the words are in your program.
And music written by Stephen Rice.
Thank you.